My name is H.A. Goodman. I'm an author, columnist, and journalist. And to read all my writing, go to counterpropa.com, support the site through the Amazon links and donate button at Counterpropa. Share the petition below to get the DNC to give its computer servers to the FBI. Share the my Huffington Post article and my Counterpropa article. Trump could start World War III with another Syria airstrike. It's not hyperbole. I explained exactly why that's very possible in the article. Share it, read it, give me your thoughts below. Andrea Mitchell, MSNBC's Andrea Mitchell. I remember not long ago, what was Bernie said? Bernie said, "Oh, and they're moaning about." It was hilarious. I forget exactly the interaction with Andrea Mitchell, but Andrea Mitchell went after Bernie Sanders. Then, of course, she did everything to defend Hillary Clinton. MSNBC exists just like the Washington Post, the New York Times, CNN, to prop up Hillary Clinton, to further the Democratic establishment's narrative on everything. That's why they're caught between a rock and a hard place with Trump and Syria. They hate Trump, but they have to defend Clinton's neocon foreign policy, so they don't know what to do. But MSNBC's Andrea Mitchell is calling out Secretary of State Rex Tillerson and the Trump administration for shutting out the press when making major diplomatic trips to countries such as China or Russia. Okay, well, that's not good. But as with everything, the correlation to Hillary Clinton is direct, and it all starts with Hillary given a free pass. Clinton, 277 days. She had no press conferences. She was without a press conference for 277 days. Nobody said a word. Could you imagine if Trump spends 277 days as president without a press conference? And don't say, oh, well, you know, Hillary wasn't president. It doesn't matter. She set the tone, just like she set the tone with her FBI criminal investigations pertaining to Special Access Program intelligence on an unencrypted server. Why do you think we're talking about Russia? It's all a diversion from the Special Access Program intelligence she had on her server with yoga emails. Quote, this is just an attempt, and it's successful, to shut down, not just me, but the New York Times, the Washington Post, CNN. I mean, we're all just shut out. Oh, Andrea Mitchell, I'm so sorry you were shut out. Maybe if you cared that Hillary Clinton spent 277 days, no questions about emails in Hillary's first press conference in 277 days. CNN media, Clinton campaign unmoved by press squawks over lack of press conferences. The last time Hillary Clinton held a formal press conference, and this was the beginning of September, she finally had one September 8th, 2016. Bernie Sanders was on the cover of Rolling Stone. Not a single American had cast a vote in either the Democratic or Republican primaries. So she went through the entire Democratic primary without a formal press conference. Clinton has not held a formal press conference with the national media since December 5th, 2015. She spent virtually the entire election without a press conference. Are you kidding me? Now you're worried about Trump? She has not even held a gaggle, an informal fielding of questions that no political observer would mistake for a press conference since July. In the entire month of August, she did 2 national television interviews, both of them by phone. Clinton did not lose because of misogyny. I love Tulsi Gabbard. I love Jill Stein. I love Nina Turner. I used to love Elizabeth Warren, but I broke up with her. Being a woman in American politics today, if you stand for something, being a man or a woman, if you stand for something, bold ideals, true change, hope, you're genuine, you're not part of endless scandals, you didn't vote for Iraq or call black youth super predators like Hillary Clinton, you didn't push for a failed regime change in Libya like Hillary Clinton, you didn't put Special Access Program intelligence on an unencrypted server like Hillary Clinton, you're going to go very far in politics. Tulsi Gabbard can win the presidential election, a presidential election, if not 2020, 2024. I pray that she runs in 2020. I think Tulsi Gabbard is amazing. I pray that Nina Turner runs in 2020. I think Nina Turner is amazing. Jill Stein is an amazing woman. I want her to run again in 2020, but it's not about misogyny. It's about Hillary Clinton doing everything possible not to answer questions like, why did you own a private server? Did you know you would be receiving 22 top secret emails as Secretary of State? These are simple questions that the quote-unquote journalists or the intelligentsia that predicted, the American intelligentsia, the oxymoron, the statement is, the American intelligentsia that predicted Hillary Clinton not only would win the election, but if you look at Nate Cohn, one of his articles in the New York Times, 3 days before November 8th, November 5th, Hillary Clinton has a solid electoral lead. So the Russian hacking narrative, that came after. Clinton dodged and hid from the press for the entire election. So Mrs. Mitchell or Miss Mitchell, don't go after anyone regarding press coverage. MSNBC, the New York Times, CNN, all of them paved the way for Trump not to speak to the press because Hillary Clinton didn't. And in terms of FBI criminal probes, this one is a phony one regarding the Russian hacking. They're not even... you need evidence before a criminal investigation. With Clinton, you had servers, you had top secret intelligence, you had her lying about sending and receiving classified information. With Trump, it's only moderate confidence that the NSA has in a ridiculous Russian hacking narrative. Give me your thoughts below. Clinton spent 277 days evading and hiding from the press. Now they're after Trump for not speaking to the press when they should be after Trump for potentially causing a conflict that could lead to a global catastrophe. Give me your thoughts below. Thank you so much for listening.